Alabama, considered by some to be the heart of the South, but to car makers like Mercedes-Benz, Honda, and Hyundai, this is car country. And the state has rolled out the welcome mat.
The companies coming in, it's been good because, the economy's here. We've needed a boost, and it's brought in jobs, not only just the car manufacturers themselves, but also the companies that have to supply us with stuff.
This Hyundai plant here in Montgomery is just one of several foreign automakers wooed here by the state. It's a move that's put thousands of people in Alabama to work. Neil Wade heads Alabama's Economic Development Office.
About 130,000 Alabamians employed in the automotive industry. Most of those are in suppliers or in people supporting automotive industry. So the ripple effect, when you bring a Mercedes in and they're going to hire 2,000 direct workers, you can use a multiplier of 5 or 6 to 1 with the number of other jobs that are going to be created.
While Chrysler and General Motors wait for billions in government bailout loans, these plants are moving forward. Why the big difference? Unions or lack of them.
The assembly plants are not union, but we're a right-to-work state. And what that means is that the workforce in a plant makes the decision whether they would be union or they would not be union. And that's something that we celebrate. It's the workforce that makes the decision, not that a company comes in and forces or says we're going to be union or not.
That means lower wage and benefit costs, which add up to big savings for these companies. For example, Hyundai's workers, including all benefits, make almost $28 an hour, less than half the typical GM union worker. That's because GM must cover the needs of its retirees to the tune of more than $37,000 per active worker per year. GM has 360,000 retirees. In America, Hyundai has 0.
I think the big three really can learn from the automakers in the Southeast. I think there are a lot of lessons in terms of how they have set up their operation, how they train, and also the products that are being produced at these assembly plants.
With the U.S. recession hurting sales across the board, production has slowed down somewhat in the foreign car plants. But for the most part, money in the bank and good credit ratings are helping them ride out the storm. On the other hand, Chrysler stopped all U.S. production for 1 month, leaving 46,000 union workers without a regular paycheck. Ford plans to shut down 10 plants for an extra week in January to save money. And GM is stopping construction of an engine plant in Michigan. The Big Three's leaders say these moves combined with government help and massive restructuring will make a difference. But Montgomery Mayor Bobby Bright, who helped to bring Hyundai to his city, says any bailout is a big mistake.
Bailout is rewarding, in my opinion, poor management, decades of poor management.
Residents in Montgomery gave us their take on why foreign automakers aren't asking for a government bailout.
I would assume that it would be because they're not in the financial condition that those other companies are. I believe that to be a good thing.
However, many in the foreign auto industry here want to see the competition succeed.
We need them to keep producing too, because losing any of the big three would, hurt the United States economy too much. We definitely don't need them to go out of business.
Charlene Israel, CBN News.